what really helped me navigate the dark night of the soul was imagining that I was a caterpillar inside of a cocoon. And that although it was super dark and unknown and gooey and uncomfortable, I just knew that it was a part of the process and that sooner or later I would come out as a butterfly. So if you are in the dark night of the soul right now, this video is for you. I encourage you to stay tuned all the way until the end, because I'm going to share my top 3 takeaways from how I navigated the dark night of the soul that were super helpful for me. And hopefully they'll be helpful for you too. So if you're excited to dive in, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to receive notifications each and every time I post a new video. And to learn more about how to work with me in my group program, Other Side Channeling Academy, be sure to click the link in the description to apply. So these next 3 steps that I'm going to share with you are the guidance that I received that really helped me through my dark night of the soul, and I hope they're going to help you too. So step number 1 was solitude. And what I really needed was to be alone. So that's what I did. I created space for myself. I let go of social encounters. I let go of as much work as possible so I could really dive inwards. And I really went into long periods of silence, externally shutting off internet as long as possible so I could really dive deep inside of my own self and listen to what was truly going on. Step number 2 for me was breath work. And this is something that I just heard a loud voice say, breath work, breath work, breath work. So that's what I did. Is I learned conscious connected breathing, which basically is pretty simple, fully natural. And it was the only way that I truly found to process what was going on. And that was lasting. There was no more room for band-aids or external fixes. What breathwork has done for me and has done for so many of my clients and people I've worked with is to really allow the repressed and suppressed emotion to have space to come up and be felt so that it can be released. And this is the only way out, which is in. And through conscious connected breathing, I was able to feel the emotions. I was able to dive deep into the darkness and just allow whatever was there to be felt. So it took space, it took time, it took a willingness to cry, to feel pain. And I just did it every single day until it got less and less and less. And I still breathe on a daily or regular basis. And really, it's become my go-to. So whenever I feel triggered, I stop what I'm doing, I lie down, and I feel whatever is coming up, because that external trigger is a sign that something from way back, probably in childhood, is being reactivated. And the only really way through the trigger is to feel it. And step number 3, which is what really worked for me, was art. And I heard a voice that said, Polly, draw mandalas. So for one thing, I'd never even drawn a mandala before. And so I Googled mandalas, and then I just started drawing, and I couldn't stop. It felt almost like this compulsion to draw. And I drew and I drew and I drew and I drew. I drew nonstop. So the artwork really helped me to stay internalized. It really helped me to stay in my cocoon. And it really helped me to tap into higher guidance and also my own inner compass. So the drawing and the artwork for me was crucial to helping me navigate through this part of my journey, and I really highly recommend it. So if you are navigating the dark night of the soul, I'm here to tell you it won't last forever. This will pass, but it's so important that you embrace where you are and just feel what you're feeling and dive deep. I know it's not a very fun place to be, but if you can create solitude, if you can really commit to feeling whatever's coming up through breath work, and if you can do some form of art, you will get through this and you'll come back out the other side a butterfly, where you will break out of the cocoon. You will emerge as who you truly are meant to be in this lifetime. But without this cocoon process, without this, let's just say, decomposing of the self that we have known up until this point, like the caterpillar, if the caterpillar didn't go through that cocoon process, it would never emerge as a butterfly. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's painful because I've been through it myself, but I'm just here to tell you that it will get better. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you want to find out how to apply to join my online program, Other Side Channeling Academy, be sure to click the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Namaste.